many people do we have here that are handkerchief versus tissue? How many are handkerchief tissue by applause? By applause. How many people are handkerchief people?
Yeah.
Prefer handkerchief? Yeah. Okay, now how many people prefer the tissue? This is the time of year as we approach the holidays. It really comes in handy, and you really need, you know, either one is a winner, especially like if you don't have a dog. And I say that if you don't have a dog because, you know, this is the time of year when friends, family, people you love, you know, they labor and make food for you that might be nasty, you know, and they sit there and they watch you while you eat it. You know, they're looking at you, an expression on your face in every chew. So you gotta have your tissue, or you gotta have your handkerchief, and you gotta be ready. Just kind of like, you know, kind of diplomatic. You know, if there's no dog under there, you gotta work on that technique. It's the time of year. You thought I was gonna talk about snotty things, huh? Oh, what else is this time of year? I came out of work today, and you ever realize that the weather person who you trusted, you know, with your wardrobe for the day, you know, has lied to you? You know, I thought today was going to be, you know, sunny and clear. I thought it was going to. I came out of work today and it was like raining. It was. I don't know if I got misinformation, but you know, I was just thinking, you know, what would it be like to do a class action suit, you know, against the weather people? You know, you got to think of creative ways to get money. You know, we're in a litigious society, so you know, what would that be like? You know, just all the people like, get my dry cleaners. Who's gonna pay for this? You know, other people are kind of like, they got to be diplomatic. You know, if you listen to the language they use, like partly sunny or partly cloudy. I mean, come on, which is it? It's like it's one or the other. Or another phrase I like when they say, you know, chance of rain. Well, chance of what? Is it going to rain or not? I mean, either way, they got both cheeks, sides of their cheek covered. Well, you know the metaphor I'm talking about. Yeah, be tough. But, boy, kind of like weather people are kind of like politicians, you know, in a way. You know, and of course, you know, I'm going to comment on Brother Herman Cain. He's got his Anthony Weener problems. You know, it's bipartisan, you know, goes both ways. So we just, you know, in fact, you know, he had the nerve to just come out and just frankly, you know, people ought to be, you know, having their kids watch it. Now, honey, you look, you know, that guy's a role model for look how to be a liar, okay? You don't want to do, because you know all the women are going to be, because they're lining up, right? You know, kind of like Tiger Woods, you know, and Bill Clinton, they're all lining up, because it's a holiday season. You know, they're getting ready. You know, all these women, you know, they're getting ready for Black Friday. You know, they're going to be outside of his campaign office, you know, 999, waiting to get their settlement check. You know, and I think, you know, what he really needs to do, he needs to get Jay-zee on his staff of advisors. You know, because he can definitely advise them on 99 problems, but which ain't one. 99 problems, but which ain't one. Okay, those non-rapper people out there that don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Jay-zee, some people know. Some people. Well, anyway, yeah, so he just came out flat out and said, you know, I have never heard or know or acted inappropriately toward anyone, period. You know that's a damn lie. Everybody's like, okay. But you know, like I told you before, it's kind of like a bipartisan thing, you know, of course, you know, Bill Clinton had to chime in on it a little bit. You know, they got a little quote from him today. You know, I've had my share of zipper problems as a candidate, as president, as candidate, as president. You know, I think women should have, I think women should be able to, I do my show, I film my show downtown, and I watch the women walk on these stilettos, and they just like really struggle walking on the heel. How many women by applause like struggle to walk on heels? Okay. Are you good at it? Yeah. I mean, I feel sorry for you, but you know what? We got to make it into a positive. Women, you know, I think you should be able to use those stilettos as weapons. Use high heels as weapons, because you know, I think in the clubs, you know, they should have, you know, not only dart boards, but they ought to have high heel boards, so you can just practice your, you know. Practice getting that bullseye. You know, you should even be able to go to a range and practice your high heel technique. Pull! Oh. You'd be a dude with a target walking, you know, on the back of his head. Pull! Oh. I think just practical things like that for the ladies. I think one other thing in closing on this is that, again, just for women's self-defense. Self-defense. If you really want to go over the top with self-defense, go to the manicurist. When women get your nails done, you go and get stainless steel nails. Okay? Getting glued on there tight, you know, and then, you know, you be talking to your girlfriend over the phone, you go, honey, yeah, I told him, I said, if I ever caught him cheating on me, yeah, I was gonna slice it off, pickle it, and then get my nails done. I'm David Little, thank you for listening. Love you, Buffalo Gap, good luck everybody, women have money.